Hello friend, it's BorasLegend here, and today we have a new tutorial. Today I will show you the best controller settings in FIFA 17. And pay attention because this can actually make huge changes in your gameplay. And this was the controller settings I was using when I finished number 1 on the world ranking for Champions October leaderboard, as well as when I finished number 6 on the November leaderboard. First off, we have the FIFA trainer. If you're not completely new to FIFA, you want to turn this off. Not hide, but off. If you choose hide, you might hit the R3 button, which will pop up the trainer and disturb you, so turn it off if you are not completely new to the game. Then we have auto switching. This is a setting I get a lot of questions about. This determines when the AI will switch the defending player for you, the one player that you control in the defense. There are 3 options: auto, airballs and manual. Auto is worthless since it will switch the closest player every time and doesn't allow you to defend tactically and control your opponent. Manual will let you switch players totally on your own, but can cause problems, especially on crosses, where you sometimes, especially during delay, don't have time to switch to the right defender. That's why airballs is the best options. You don't have to worry about switching during crosses, but can still defend tactically while the ball is on the ground and determine which player you want to switch to. So that's why we pick airballs. Then we have auto switch move assistance. Pay attention. This setting is the one that will make the biggest difference. I refer to this as flotation, which means how much the players will move or stick to their original positions in straight lines. So if you pick, for example, high, your defender will run 10 meters lower down on the field during your opponent's attack than if you pick none, where he will just stick to his original position, and the same rule applies in the attack. I simply call this flotation. There are 3 options: none, low and high. None is the most common setting and means no flotation in positioning. This will give you a calm build-up play, but also a big responsibility to cover up the deep pass in the defense, as the defensive line will keep their original positions and not make big efforts to cover up for the deep pass. If you pick low, the defenders will automatically cover the deep pass better since they are floating backwards from the original positions. This can, however, sometimes make it harder to defend in your penalty box, since you will not be able to keep the same structure, which will tend to make you a little bit stressed and give opponent more space. This will also require a faster build-up play, since the players will tend to move forward in positions more and faster. So, is high the best settings? Then you might wonder. No, high is simply too much of the good and will make your build-up play unstructured and stress, and also occasionally leave holes and gaps in your defense, as your defenders will move away from their original positions a lot. So which is the best one? I use none and low a lot, but past time I've been using mainly low, since it fits this type of fast game very much. My attack gets faster and my players tend to make more threatening runs, as well as I concede fewer goals due to the deep passes. Sometimes, sure, I get problems defending in the penalty box, but I think there are more pros than cons using low than none in this game. Then we move on to pass assistance. Here it makes no sense using manual or semi, since assisted works perfectly, so we just pick assisted. Then we have through balls. On through balls you have the options to either go manual or assisted, but assisted through balls works just fine, so we will stick to that to not get any disadvantage against our opponents. Then we come to shot assistance. This is the same as the 2 previous ones. Manual and semi can be fun to test, but it makes no sense using them to optimize your gameplay, since assisted is so good in the FIFA series. Cross assistance. Here we will, however, pick semi. Crosses on auto are not good in this game, since you can't determine where you want to aim the cross, first or far post. If you pick semi, the AI will help you to direct the cross, but you will still have to determine how much power in order to aim for the first or the far post. That's why we pick semi. And then we come to lob pass assistance. Here we have the options to pick either auto or manual, and here we will actually pick manual. This might be controversial, but there is a point behind it. Almost all other assisted settings are optimized But on lob passes, there will be many errors from the AI. EA changed their lob pass system in FIFA 16, and since then more lob passes go over the sideline instead of to your attacker. I will say that assisted lob passes have around maybe 70% accuracy, but if you practice manual through balls, you'll be able to surpass this accuracy. I'm using manual through balls since FIFA 16 and have about 80% accuracy, and I'm also able to make lob passes that are impossible with auto. That's why I pick manual here. Then we come to save assistance. This won't affect you in an online game. This will only come to matter if you play offline and activate your goalkeeper. So this setting you can put to whatever you want, it won't make any difference. And then we have analog sprint. This one is interesting. We have the option to pick on or off. With analog sprint off, the player will run full speed no matter how hard you press the sprint button. But with analog sprint you will be able to run 50% of the pace if you don't fully press down the sprint button. This can be very useful in the defense to defend one-on-one situations, as you can get more accurate control of your defender. That's why I choose analog sprint on. And the last one we have defending. This is a very sensitive subject, legacy or tactical defending. If you play a ranked online game, you can only use tactical defending, which is the system introduced in FIFA 12. But if you play online friendlies or offline, you can choose the old defending system in FIFA, where you don't have to worry about missing standing tackles, since the AI will do it for you. This system tends to be easier for beginners, but will also take away a lot of the fun in the defense. Tactical defending is better if you learn it well, and legacy makes no point using if you want to play FIFA on a decent level, since it's not allowed in FUT Champions or Seasons. Guys, if you found this tutorial helpful, then please drop a like and leave me a subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.